Shots were fired in the parking lot of Brainerd High School after a basketball game Saturday night, leaving fans shaken and fearful.
A witness said the gym, packed with families and children, turned into a scene of terror as gunshots rang out, sending everybody scrambling for safety. Xavier Harris has their story. Xavier?
Hey, David, Cindy. Well, Chattanooga police say they found shell casings near Brainerd High School. Now, while they say they don't know if the shots are linked to the school or the basketball game, Daniel Harrington says he and his pregnant wife were walking to their car after the game and heard several gunshots.
So it's one thing to hear about those kind of things happening. It's another ball game to actually be in the moment when it's happening.
That moment involved shots fired shortly after the Brainerd and Howard High School rival game.
So it was like back to back, and they were loud.
Daniel Harrington says as he and his family were walking to their car, someone fired several shots in the Brainerd High School's parking lot.
As soon as the shots went off, everybody just like in panic mode just took off. And in that moment, I'm not really concerned about myself. I'm trying to get my wife and my brothers in the car.
A spokesperson for Hamilton County Schools released a statement saying Hamilton County Schools is aware of an incident involving gunfire in a school parking lot following a basketball game. Hamilton County Schools has worked closely with the Chattanooga Police Department regarding the incident to ensure the safety and well-being of our students, school, and community. Harrington says something needs to change. According to Local 3 News Archive, this is at least the third shots fired incident in Brainerd High School's parking lot during or after the rival basketball game. One happened in January of 2013. Police say a teen boy started firing shots. No one was hurt, and he was arrested. The next happened in December of 2022. Police say several cars were damaged in the parking lot, but again, no injuries.
Chattanooga is known for these kind of things, and we grew up like going to these games, but now my brothers are actually part of the Brainerd-Howard rivalry. So for it to happen while we're there, that's very frustrating because like we're going out on a Saturday to watch them play basketball, have a good time, see them do something that they love doing, and while we're there, this kind of situation happens.
Now, at this time, no arrests have been made in the shooting and there were no injuries reported.
Xavier, you mentioned that this game was one of the rivalry games, and talking about past incidents. Are we talking about this, whether or not it's expected or typical for this game?
So these games typically were on Fridays, but principal back in 2013, he changed that rule because of a rash of gun violence that was happening at these games in hopes of keeping it in a safer environment for the students, faculty, and all the fans attending the game. But obviously, as we see 10 years later, that's still happening.
Glad no one was hurt.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Xavier.